Hey guys, I was talking to a friend last week who was preparing for a job interview, and he was sort of talking about what he was going to say and how he was going to say it and so on. And then yesterday I was actually talking to someone who's just about to have a very serious discussion with his girlfriend, and he was preparing for that. And on the way home I was thinking about it. There's a lot in common when we've got important meetings or important discussions or job interviews or anything like that. We often find ourselves trying to rehearse what we're going to say and how we're going to say it and what the other person might say, and you know, whether it's a potential boss or whether it's a boyfriend or girlfriend or whether it's just some friend we've had a disagreement with, or you know, whenever it is that we find ourselves in those situations where we know we're about to have a fairly intense time with somebody for some reason or another, and we find ourselves, or we can find ourselves rehearsing what we're going to say and how we're going to say it. And I was thinking, I don't think it works real well, the rehearsal thing. I had a company for 20 years and interviewed a lot of people that were applying for jobs, and I found that you could tell if somebody had rehearsed what they were going to say, and often I think that comes across as being insincere. And I think it's the same in relationships. Being extremely old, I've had my share of deep and meaningful discussions with people over the years, and I think it's the same. I think more importantly than rehearsing the words that we're going to say, I think capturing the right feeling and the right attitude is more important. Obviously there may well be some things that we really want to make sure we include, like if we're going for a job we might want to say that, oh, I must remember that I can tell them that I'm available to work weekends, or you know, if it's a relationship thing, you know, I must remember to tell them that, you know, I've enjoyed my time with them, or whatever it is that we're rehearsing. But I think it's more about the feeling, capturing the right feeling and the right attitude. So, for example, we're going for a job. We don't want to capture the attitude that we just want to make some money, because that's not going to work. But it has to be genuine, but inside us we need to find that part of us that's going to be useful in that situation. So for example, job interview, we want to find that feeling or that attitude inside us that really wants to work in that particular industry or for that particular company and to do that particular job. Or if it's a relationship thing, we need to find that right thing inside us. So if it's someone that we've had a disagreement with and we've got some bad feelings towards them, obviously those bad feelings aren't going to be any use to us during any exchange. It's likely to cause more problems. So we need to try and capture that positive thing. So okay, if that person's recently done something to hurt us, well, we don't want to be dwelling on that. So we need to find some positive thing. Okay, well, I've got some very positive feelings about this person because of all the good times we've shared, or whatever it is, and find those positive feelings and those positive attitudes, and then go and have the discussion without any rehearsal. Because if we rehearse a million things in our minds, it never comes out right when the time comes, and I don't think it works. I don't think it doesn't work for me, and I've seen a lot of other people try it and it hasn't worked for them. So I think it's much better capture that right feeling and that right spirit, that right thinking going into it, and then just express ourselves honestly. I think honesty is really important with these sorts of things too. I think you know, people have a sixth sense about dishonesty or about hearing something that's not true. They can pick up on it subconsciously, I'm sure of it. So it needs to be honest, whatever it is, and then let the good stuff flow. So I'm not sure if that made any sense. Didn't come out exactly how I wanted to. Maybe I should have rehearsed it. But anyway, I hope that's of some use to somebody anyway. Thanks for watching.